Everybody, Ryan here from Country Road Rail Productions. Got an Ohio Central train coming into Miller Station, Ohio from Mingo Junction. Get ready to pull up on the Panhandle, Maine, and back into Miller Yard. Let's get out here and get these guys. Sorry, my scanner's in the way. Oh, I just bumped it. Alright, and here they come forward. And I take it they are pulling the train onto the Nelm Spur because the switch here for the main is lined reverse. You can see the switch stand is red if it's red, or yellow. In this case, it's red if it's reversed, and it's green if it's lined normal for the main line. In this case, it's known as reversed. And it's pointing towards the rip tracks where we have an NS engine setting, or a couple of them, and then the Nelm's number 2 mine preparation plant spur. But we got two former Canadian Pacific SD40-2s on point of this guy. 3305 and 3304. Oh, that guy better go. You better go, dude. Or stop, one of the two. Go, 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 go. And here they go, right in the nick of time, boys. I'm gonna back away a little bit here. You can see they've been digging up the ballast and laying new rail down or something. I love that horn. If anybody knows what kind of horn that is, let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, 3304 and 3305 have different letterings on their numbers on the number boards. The Nelm Spur with a couple trash cars and tankers, and they're only backing the train into the yard. They're not pulling it on the main. Got two trash cars on point and a crap pot load of tankers. This train came from the Mingo Junction area. I don't know what train this is. I do know he's not on the Pan Main though. But he's not leaving Miller. He's only backing or pulling in enough to clear the switch on the east end of the yard. Wow. They're pulling in onto the east end of Miller Yard. They're going to clear the switch, and the conductor will line it, and then they will reverse back into one of the yard tracks. The yard only has 2 tracks. But back in the Pennsylvania Railroad days, I don't know how many different tracks there was. But there's this ballast here where there's little rails. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but there used to be, on both sides of the track where the middle track is, there used to be 2 other tracks there leading into a yard here. But of course they have since been ripped up. Long time ago. Way before I even got fascinated with trains. These things are screeching. That's more ear-deafening than listening to coal trains down in Grafton, West Virginia, screeching around the turn over at Beach Street. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. We got a cyclist having to wait on the train here. I don't know how well the scanner transmissions are coming across over the speaker. Hopefully they're coming across pretty decent though, and you guys can actually hear what they're talking about. Looks like we might have some different cars down on the bottom. Actually, here comes the end of it, so it might just be more trash cars, kind of like what was on the head end. And those trash cars are not the kind that go to Apex landfill. out near Amsterdam, Ohio. It's either Amsterdam or I think it's Amsterdam. I don't remember. It's sad. I live in this area and I kind of forget the names of the towns, but they're bringing them to a stop here. It looks like they already got some cars shoved back in on track 1. Oh my God! It gets me every time. It gets me every time. Why? But now the conductor's gonna line. Huh? It gets me every time. I don't know why. But the conductor's gonna line the switch and they're gonna reverse into track number 2, East Yard Limit Miller. I seen an operation like this while I was on my way home. I think it was a couple days ago. I had crossed the tracks and I had a pizza that I bought and it wouldn't fit in the cooler. And we had crossed the tracks and got right about here where Blue Ridge Road splits off and the signals activate and they pulled forward. And I assume they performed the same operation they were performing here. You see they've ripped up a lot of the ballast here. I'm assuming they've laid new rail and have laid new ballast down. Kind of interesting how they pulled onto the Nelms Preparation Mine spur instead of getting permission to pull forward on the Pan Main. The sunset's pretty in the background too. Different angle for once. Why not? This crossing's fitted with 10-inch safe tran, incandescent LEDs on both signals, and safe tran gate mechanism on this cantilever signal. And shoving them back. Oop, I'm gonna trip on the rocks. Don't want to do that. Instead of standing over there for once, why not just come over here and get a different angle? Something new. Oh, now they're pulling them forward. That one doesn't scare me as bad as when it jolts to a stop. And the coupler slack lets up on it.
Once you get stopped, once you get inside
Oh, maybe. Oh, they did. I can't tell. Oh, they cut the trash cars off. The 2 trash cars that were on the bottom, they cut those off. So now they're going to pull forward, clear the crossing, and I think they're going to back up and pick up some more cars or something.
Yeah, because you got to shove them out regardless. Yeah, true.
Back a little bit over the road. I think they're going to pick up more cars. I think they're picking up more cars down there in the yard. Yeah, because both yard tracks are being taken up. There's the conductor riding on the train. We'll get the gates going up here. And I'm not sure what they're going to do next. So if I'm able to, I might hang around for a couple more minutes here and see what they're going to do. What in the... What an idiot! I don't care if a train was clear, that was a stupid move. That was stupid. What a stupid move. People just need to learn some patience these days. Good Lord. So they're going around the turn, and I think the track's single up there, and I think they might come back with just engines light or something, because the derails are both down on the mine spur. So I think they might come back, pick up some cars down there on the east end of the yard. You can see they actually got their 2 trash cars down there on the switch. So they might come back, engines light, pick the couple onto those, either add more cars to their train or just leave the train up in there. But I'll go ahead and pause it and we'll wait for a little bit and see what happens next.